Welcome. Whoa, I forgot I didn't have a hat on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bad angle.
Oh, doctor.
That looks bad, but it's all right.
Fine.
One touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself. It never gets old. Feel the same rush with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime touchdown, live bets, every play, every snap, every game matters. Here's the best part. New customers bet $5 and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. When your team hits the end zone, you hit the payout. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PickCentral. That's code PickCentral. Bet $5. Whoa. Oh, that actually looks better.
There you go.
That one looks better than the far away.
All right.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. I'm actually proud of myself yesterday. I had a $50 to win $5,000 parlay, and I hit 3 of the 4 touchdown guys. I cashed out.
Oh, there you go. Jeez.
And he did not hit.
See?
You know?
Who was the fourth?
Kate Otten. I saw the way the game was going. It was just a disaster.
Yeah.
And I was scared, and I was like, it's not going to happen. Baker looks bad. The Bucks look bad. I'm just going to stay away. So I cashed out.
Good.
You know? Proud of myself.
What'd you get?
300.
Okay. There
Do
you
you
go.
win 300? I sat there. I go, that's a good bet. If I won 50 to win 300, that's a good bet.
Yeah.
Just because it's $4,000.
It's a really good bet.
And also, you didn't just cash out because you were one away. You cashed out because you felt the game was
Yes,
not going that
'cause that
direction.
game was
that's
a
different
disaster.
than like, oh, I'm one away. I don't know if he's gonna do it. It's like, no,
No,
you had good vibes from the
Yeah,
game.
it was also
Bad
the end
vibes.
of it was like 2 minutes left in the third quarter. So like
Oh, then you are. It's good
Yeah.
you got that.
If I did that, he's catching a 60-yard touchdown already.
he did. There was a play at the end where he if he didn't get past interference, he was gonna score a touchdown. And I was like, oh my god.
That's where you gotta shut the game off and be like, that game doesn't even happen anymore.
Yeah. All right, let's start with the college football playoff. It's an absolute disaster. It's an absolute disaster. What playoff game do you want to watch when there's a 21.5 point favorite and a 17.5 point favorite? That's my biggest takeaway of all. I like the Notre Dame shit. I like the Alabama shit. That's fun to argue about. BYU.
You don't like the charity case.
The charity case, and one charity case is fine.
Yeah.
One. We're talking about James Madison, who literally was duking it out with Troy to get in.
Yeah, but I saw Tom Fornelli on my timeline say this as well. It's because the ACC didn't hold its weight.
But
you can be mad, we shouldn't include 2 group of 5s. The system is not set up to include 2 group of 5s. It's because the ACC was dog shit.
But
Start
there's
to finish and had a
In
fucked
part
up.
because the ACC is so
had a
big now
fucked
that
up-
you can't
yeah.
play everybody, so then you didn't
Right.
get
The
Miami.
thing
in the
is,
title.
though,
Conferences
they got
are a problem.
Miami-
I've said that forever.
They got them in already. Like they got their ACC team in technically.
I know.
So it's not even like it doesn't even to me that doesn't matter because they still got their number 1 ACC team that you would want. It's just like I don't even need Notre Dame. Get somebody else instead of Tulane and fucking JMU. These games are horrible. The first there's 2 good games and 2 shitty ones now.
Our friend Brad, in the last 3 years, there have been 16 conference championship game losers that were ranked in the CFP top 25 entering the game. 15 of the 16 losers dropped in the next poll. Any guesses on the only exception? Alabama.
Well, that's what I want to talk to. So let's talk about it. Alabama got in. Notre Dame didn't get in. More my thing is BYU and Alabama. So Alabama loses to a horrible Florida State team. Horrible.
Yeah, at the time, maybe people were like, "Oh, is FSU back?" But as the year went on,
It's bad.
Yeah.
at the time though of that win, it's like,
it was week 1. You're right.
So
I get what
early.
you're saying.
They were ranked, I think.
But then we started to really say, "Oh no."
Yeah, it's
Bad.
terrible.
Okay, so then they lose to Oklahoma. Okay, they have 2 fucking losses, and I think it was fine there. But then they beat Georgia, fine, and then they get blown out in the championship, right?
It wasn't close. It was the equivalent
Never
to
close.
100-0.
And
That's
now
how far apart those teams were.
BYU is in the Big 12. They're not in fucking whatever conference Tulane's in. They are fucking 11-1 going into this game, and their only loss is to a top 4 team in the country, and their second loss is to another the same team twice. How is BYU and Alabama not in the same boat? Does that make any sense? It doesn't.
It's just favoring the SEC. That's it.
And it makes no sense where it's
That's how
like
it's always been, yeah.
the Big 12 isn't a bad conference.
You got to remember, I was talking about my dad last night too. So Clemmer might know, just following the news. And again, I've said it a million times on the show. This is a sport that did not have a championship for years. Just didn't have a fucking championship. Relied on the polls. And then this convoluted shit goes back forever. In 1993, pretty sure, Notre Dame beat Florida State in 1-2 in a massive game. Notre Dame's number 1 in the polls. The next week, they lose to BC. Florida State finishes the year 11-1. Notre Dame finishes the year 11-1. Who finishes the year number 1 in the polls? Florida State. Yeah. Make that make sense. Like this is the shit you're dealing with. Like hold on a second. They each lost 1 game, and Notre Dame beat Florida State, and it's not unanimous.
The funny thing about this
is the shit that goes on
Bama's
forever.
got 3 losses. They have an extra loss than BYU. So how the fuck does that make sense? They were a 3-loss team. BYU's a 2-loss team who actually has no bad losses. So what is the fucking point of these? Like, if you're BYU, does BYU get in if they're not in the championship?
No, because I don't think they were in before the weekend.
Right.
Like, why?
And that's why Bama got in.
Why aren't they in? They're 11-1 with
Who
a
they
toss.
beat?
But Bama,
Who they beat?
but like Bama lost like a bad game.
It beat Utah. Like, fine. It beat Utah.
Since I
They're in
think
the-
Arizona.
Okay, so you look at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Who the fuck have they
That's
beat?
what I've
Maybe
been
Texas.
saying.
Texas is just not good either.
But BYU hasn't beaten anyone like Texas, have they?
I mean,
No.
So, I mean,
what's Utah's record?
11-2.
yeah, but Utah's record is like soft too, though, right? Because
10-2. 10-2.
playing that weaker division.
The Big Ten. You want to talk about someone that didn't play anybody? Was fucking the Big Ten. The Big Ten has 2 teams. One that played nobody,
Right.
and like the Big Ten's weak as fuck. It is, and why also? How does that make sense? You win the SEC and you don't get in, or you don't get ranked over Ohio State.
I have a crazy.
How did Georgia not get 2?
I have a solution. To all these
Georgia
problems.
hasn't looked great. As much as people listen, I like that I have a 10-1 with Georgia, but they're super frustrating. Look like shit against Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Look like shit against Florida. And then I bet them in another game recently that looked like shit.
But
as well.
why?
know.
But if you win your conference championship, and they look at the SEC as the biggest one, and Ohio State lost their conference championship, have the same record. How does that
Ev's probably not gonna
make
get
any
mad.
Part of it is they just got their doors blown off in both of the Tech games. Like, they weren't close at all in those games.
What game?
I don't think
BYU in the Tech games.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
You're talking
about
about
Georgia and
Georgia,
Ohio State.
Ohio State not
Like,
playing.
why is Georgia 3 and Ohio State's 2?
Oh.
When they obviously say the SEC is really good.
I don't think Ohio State
Record.
has a lot of marquee wins, if any. Or they have Texas.
That's it.
that
I
they're
was
saying.
fine with
That's
Ohio
it.
State too. I don't know.
It doesn't matter, but
again, I
what's
don't
the
know.
point of winning your
It's-
conference championship if you're not going to beat the guy who didn't win?
Right. What's the why?
He
Are
also
we,
has
why are
better
we?
wins.
Why are we having this weekend? Then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it only affect some teams and not the others.
Right.
It
That's
makes
fair.
No fucking
That's very
sense.
fair.
They should get rid
The
of. They should get rid of
sport-
a lot of this. They should have it just be the 12 best teams. That would solve all these problems.
Yeah, but then
But I do think
But
like
then what? Like what's?
it's just like
it's not as easy as it's.
the other
Why?
like
It's because
you don't
that's
think that
not how
one
they
team
do it.
should get in?
But what?
I'm good with one of the 2 lanes getting in. Not
No, like why? They're just you walk into a bloodbath anyway. It's bad. It's just not competitive, and you're leading off a better team. Think about what you're doing. It's a playoff. Like let's just cut out all the extremities. You have a playoff. Have the best teams. Why is this fucking so hard?
I don't-
Because it's a
insane.
sport that has been fucked up for decades and decades and decades.
But
I don't
imagine-
know. That's not a defense.
It's an easy
It's
fix.
just it's not. It's a dumb sport.
We would have Oregon BYU this week as the 5-12.
Imagine
and
in
then
the fucking.
who's 6?
Even like Vandy
It'd be
being
Ole
in
Miss,
would be
fucking
better.
Notre Dame. Be a great playoff this weekend.
Get rid of this
2 weeks. Was
stupid
it 2
shit.
weekends?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. It just but also it is fun.
I
to be
sort of
honest,
see
to
those
do.
spreads. Yeah.
It's fun to talk about it, but also like you see a 17.5 spread, you're like, what are we doing here? No one wants to watch, and good for Tulane and them, and good for JMU. That's not their fault, but it's like I don't give a fuck,
And even if Tulane or JMU does win,
which they literally just won't.
let's say they do. They're gonna lose the next week. Like if they have some miracle win, like it's just bad. It's just bad for everything. It's bad for the TV networks that carry these games because they're gonna get worse ratings than they would if it was close. It's bad for the competitive balance of the fans. Just have it be the 12 best teams. This is it. And believe me, I know much less about college football than you guys by far. But this seems so easy to me. What are we doing?
I know. It's frustrating, but also, like, Notre Dame, I think they literally sat there and was like, we have to put in Miami. We cannot say these teams played and it didn't matter. We can't say that.
If you look, I think Notre Dame's resume compared to BYU's is something that people didn't fucking look at.
No, yeah.
As well. They kept making it like, oh, it's only Notre Dame against Miami and the head-to-head banners there. I think BYU could have a case to be ahead of Notre Dame as well.
I think 100% you're right.
But I don't know. You can never put somebody in with 3 losses until Alabama has 3 losses.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because they lost in the conference championship. But then BYU loses in the conference.
Yeah,
it just doesn't ever make sense.
Yeah.
And just Bama getting in is crazy to me. But hey,
I was happy though that they didn't fuck over Miami.
You can't.
I truly believe. I said on the show, it was really the only thing I cared about was I just wanted Miami to get in over.
You have to. That's half.
Miami. And what's crazy though, and this is what I'll side with Notre Dame fans a little bit, and this is what their AD was saying on Wake Up Barstool this morning. Fine with they don't have gripes over who got in. It was a gripe of the process. Yep. How going into this week was Notre Dame ahead of Miami, and
none of them played,
and then none of them played, and then they switch. That was what we thought when they did the rankings 2 weeks ago. They thought the correction was going to be there where Miami was going to, and they didn't. And when they didn't, that's when the Vegas odds showed Miami's fucked here.
Of course.
I think after those rankings, they were plus 600 you could have gotten them at to get him because they were dead, because Notre Dame was ahead of them, and they couldn't get hopped. And then all of a sudden, apparently, they said the criteria was they weren't considering head-to-head until the final rankings. Why?
Yeah, what's the point?
Why was that not part of the fucking equation until the final week? That's
it
insane.
Makes no sense. And also, the people were saying, because if it was Notre Dame against BYU, same thing, like say that was happening, Notre Dame's getting in over BYU. Miami's a ginormous name still. It's still a moneymaker.
Yeah.
So it's not like, because Notre
really good. I like that Miami.
But also, like, why does Alabama not get penalized for their week 1 loss against FSU, but Notre Dame gets penalized for their 2 losses in the beginning of the season, where they obviously are playing much better football now? There's a lot of problems into it, and I got to be honest.
Part of that's probably SEC though, and Notre Dame isn't in a conference. I'm sure that hurt them.
Which now is
that's a big topic.
Yeah, them going into a conference, but they'll never.
Now
will,
with
though.
this new rule, why the fuck would they ever do that?
Yeah, the new rule came out this morning was that next year, if Notre Dame is in the top 12, no matter what they are in,
just Notre Dame,
just Notre Dame, because they're not in a conference.
Okay. Are they the only non-conference school?
There's probably some shittier ones.
UConn.
So UConn was in top 12, but they also have that same thing?
They think, I'm pretty sure the independents, for years, the independents used to be Notre Dame, Army, Navy, UConn, UMass now is in the MAC. Find me the independents. I think it's 3 or 4. New Mexico State, maybe? It's 3 or 4.
The only, real one.
BYU was an independent for
I just didn't know if it was true for everyone or just.
But that's another
BYU was an independent for a while, too.
That's another thing, too. BYU gets told them join a conference. They join a conference and get fucked. And also,
let's see.
Notre Dame is never going to go to a conference.
Oh.
They get paid so much money. Why would you?
Wait, Liberty's independent now?
No. Really?
No, that's false. That's an AI. That's an old list.
Up, it feels
it's Notre Dame and UConn are the only 2.
Yeah, Liberty joined something.
Those teams used to be. That was pretty good off the top of my head.
Yeah,
most of those.
Oh, that was good. And then
also it's crazy. I said take a look at Miami to make the playoff. I didn't bet.
Oh, you did. You did. Yeah.
I was impressed that they put
also
now they get put to death because they got Ohio State after, but and A&M's not going to be
just
easy,
those 2, huh?
So what do you like for paths?
I love my path.
It's the only one that stands out. The only thing that can stop them from winning the title with how good that defense is Morton, because I don't think he's good.
Yeah,
that's the only. If he can have a Joe Flacco run like when he was the Ravens, and he just wakes up and he can play because that defense is that good.
Defense is insane.
Look, what the avalanche that happened at BYU in that third quarter, or maybe it was leaked into the fourth, where the game it was just completely over. They turned them over fucking 3 straight plays. It almost felt like. But Morton isn't good enough in my opinion.
I like Georgia. I like what I'm holding. 10-1.
Yeah.
I'm getting a dead dog, either a group of 5 who beats Ole Miss, which is fine by me, and then or a dead dog Ole Miss coming into
I wouldn't say
Georgia.
it's a dead dog though. Like that is almost like could be an inspired dog.
You might also know 10 minutes into that Tulane game when Tulane has a lead, and you're like,
Yeah, we just don't know. Like Ole Miss is like one that you just don't know yet. Like
But
most
of all
likely
the
though,
teams,
they most likely
I can
are-
get one that doesn't have their coach.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
of
Like
course.
I think I'm holding Georgia against Ohio State in a semi at 10-1 with a spot.
Are either of you guys considering a buyout?
They're not going to be.
Cashing out?
I'm not cashing.
I also
out
have Oregon. I have
until
Oregon
semifinal.
preseason at, or maybe a week in. I have Oregon 15-1 as well.
Are you considering cash out for either of those?
Yeah, I think I could see that game being Oregon as a small favorite against Texas Tech.
I was just
Oh,
gonna ask,
no,
what do you
I
think
don't.
that line is?
1.2 points. Yes, I could.
Oh, I think Texas Tech will be minus like 3.
And I think the public will all be on Oregon,
Yeah.
and it'll be great for you.
I love Texas Tech against. Like that's also what I've been saying to you guys. I think Oregon's not good, and me and Pubs were just fighting about this before the show. I don't think they're good.
I respect Oregon.
I don't respect them, and that's who Texas Tech will
gotta get their
most likely
wide
start
receiver back.
the first game.
If Oklahoma, if Mateer they could figure out a little bit with that offense, and I just have no idea why it's that bad. I feel like it should not be that bad, but that defense is also similar level of Texas Tech, where it's like the first one to 14 wins.
I mean, I'm telling you right now,
They're going to destroy Simpson.
Bama's going to win that game. They are. They lost to them already. Everyone's complaining about them getting in, and then they win. That's just.
Oklahoma's defense is
Who's Bama plays
10
second? Ohio State?
Indiana.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Indiana. Pretty bad draw for number 1.
Always is.
I think it's fine.
Would you rather play Oklahoma and Alabama or fucking who's Ohio State playing?
Well, I'd rather play who Texas Tech is playing.
Yeah, or Oregon or JMU. Like
I'd
I'd much rather that as Indiana. Than,
Yeah, Georgia gets Ole Miss, Tulane. Sure. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, it's the 8-9. I don't get it with Ty Simpson. If you watch that game against Georgia, I expected him to zoom in at one point with his hand shaking, that famous video. Like he was horrible enough that like if anyone's considering him the top 5, I don't know what you're doing.
So they don't have the hypotheticals up yet on DraftKings.
Okay.
But I would like.
Mateer can just get like.
I would like those to be set up. That would be nice.
Two more things college football wise. Notre Dame opts out of the bowl game. I couldn't give a fuck. Why are people freaking out? Like it's a bad precedent, bad for the seniors. It's like also like they probably talked to the team. Half the team was probably sitting out anyway. Half the team is probably transferred already.
Right.
Why are we? Who cares about
I think
this?
people forget now
bowl
the
game.
landscape of college football, where like we're gonna find out in a few weeks like how many people aren't playing in bowl games. Like no one gives a fuck.
Like yes, because also if you're a junior, right? Why am I going to play this game that doesn't mean anything and I break my leg and now I'm out for next year and I just lost all my money? That's what it is. Like they're like, oh, if you're not in the college football, you take your hat and go home. Yes, yes, I do. And also it gives Freeman more time to interview for the Giants job.
That's who you guys want, right?
I want him, but I think he's a
I would be
fantastic
stunned
coach.
if he
It's
leaves.
Giants or Steelers. I heard somebody I trust.
He's leaving.
What?
He's just
Dude,
leaving.
why wouldn't you?
I don't. It's Giants or Steelers, so he's not going back to Notre Dame.
In terms of just where steam is being advanced.
I'll take Tomlin on my team.
A friend of ours said Texas Tech would be -2 in the power rankings.
That- that makes sense.
Probably opens at a pick'em.
That makes all right.
Yeah,
So
I think we're both right.
yeah, I don't
I'm
hate
excited
where I'm
to
at with
bet on
Oregon
Tech.
then at 15-1. Like you just.
I don't hate -2 at 60-1.
Oh, that's not.
I think Big Cat has the same bet actually.
Texas Tech's legit. Yeah, I mean it's legit.
I mean, when you spend $20 million on your defense, good things happen.
Yeah, and lastly,
It is so weird. One last thing on Tech. It is Stanford Steve said this. I meant to bring this up last week, but our whole lives, Texas Tech had this not a bad defense, like an abomination of a defense.
so Oklahoma.
Guys, you were, yeah, right, but Tech was even worse. To like, you'd watch that Pat Mahomes game where it's like
65
bro,
to 60.
you have to score 50 to be in this game, not to win it. In the game, it would make you rethink like, how are these guys Division I athletes on defense?
yeah.
That's how bad they were, and now they are So good. And it's just how NIL can transform you. If you invest $20 million in your defense, overnight you can become a defensive power. Just how we are.
Yeah.
But it's just weird to see Tech like this. Obviously, Oklahoma as well, right? Those Baker teams, bad defenses.
Texas Tech has a really good offensive line, too, because they could run. Lastly, Ohio State, Indiana. Ryan Day. Nobody can be this successful and also unsuccessful at the same time. Like, he just won a national championship.
Yeah.
But he lost that Michigan game, so everyone's making fun of him. He finally gets the Michigan off his back, and then he loses the conference. He hasn't won the conference championship. When's the last time
It's been a bit.
Ohio State's won the conference championship? And I know, like, a national championship matters more, but it's like that, kicking a field goal on 4th and 1 with 3 minutes to go and you're driving that is the biggest pussy move I've ever seen.
They haven't won since 2020.
I kind of think, though, it's on the kicker for not hitting a 20-yard field goal.
It is, but I also think, like, why aren't you being aggressive? Like, why aren't you just going for that?
Yeah, they got kind of what they deserved with that.
Like, you also haven't,
I guess in a way.
your offense hasn't been that good, so I think it's time to let's win it ourselves now and give it to our defense to stop it. Like, that's where I was at. But, yeah, the kicker 100% should have hit the field goal. It's fucking 23-yard field goal.
Also, good luck with that guy for the playoff.
100%. And also, I think that showed you that Ohio State's not fucking immortal. Like,
Which is fun. I like that they did
Yes.
that. One, you said it could be good for them, and it, get a loss. Let's correct our issues before the playoff, whatever. But then you also lose the immortal season. But on the flip side, everyone's like, oh, they bleed.
yeah,
They can lose.
yeah.
Like, we can hold them down. That offense with Jeremiah Smith and all those guys, that could be held down.
Yeah, Sayin didn't. I still think that was a Diego Pavia win, that game.
You think? Oh, I think
terms
Mendoza.
of Heisman?
Mendoza should win the Heisman.
I think Pavia should win.
I think
Very hard for it's hard for me to take it away from Mendoza.
Mendoza should win the Heisman.
Undefeated.
He's a fucking weird dude, and
Weird guy.
He's like all the bad of.
That's not a guy I want to draft either.
He's like
by
all
way.
the bad parts of Russell Wilson's personality.
Do you
You
guys
said, like, flipping instead of fucking? That was annoying. I don't like people.
Also, I don't like that he looks at me directly in the camera.
It's you
He was
staring
talking
his soul.
to the lady, and he's.
Is
doing
that
it
someone
like-
you guys want to draft?
He's better than Simpson.
That's just not a. I'm sorry, that's not a quarterback name in the NFL.
No.
There's a lot going on in that name, you know. Like, you want to say you want to say about your quarterback every time you gotta say his full name. What's it? It's Fernando.
Maybe he goes by Mendy.
I can't do it. That's
Carlos Mendoza goes by Mendy.
Carlos Mendoza. I got enough Mendozas in my life. I don't know. Maybe this is a good Mendoza. I don't know.
I don't know either. It was also kind
Fernando's
of.
a fun name.
It was kind of funny. Like, he got knocked out in the first play, and his brother came back to back him
Yes.
up. Yeah, that was wild. Anything else college football, Bosco?
Bowls suck. I scroll through. I used to love, like, today, you'd go into high school and college and print out the newspaper and cut it up, and then there would be a bowl guy. Like, I couldn't give up. And I know Ev keeps being like, you get value. Like, yeah, but
Gambling-wise, but yeah,
you
I
can
don't
you can also get fucking burnt. Like, so I'm going to tie my money up now on something that's going to whatever.
Yeah.
I do like one.
What is it?
One game or pick. Okay. So who's their quarterback going to be though? So I'll tell you this: I hope it's not Dampier, because if it's Bird Ficklin, I will bet Utah. That guy is Michael Vick.
Did Dampier get hurt?
No, but like, he might just like sit out the.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he might like move on.
I just think
don't know.
Nebraska's dead.
Bird Ficklin, their quarterback for the future, is unreal.
I don't think they give a fuck. So, see.
Penn State Clemson at Yankee Stadium.
Bird Thickland is his name?
Bird BYRD Ficklin FICKLIN.
Sounds like a Mad Lib.
He started the game against Colorado. They were like a 28-point favorite. They won by 60.
Oh.
He's just faster than everyone else.
Everyone good college football?
I think so. Yeah, I'm just upset. I think the Bulls suck.
Michigan Texas Citrus Bowl. That's fun.
Not really.
No.
I really do. Like, it's good we got playoff games, and it's good it takes the 3 weekends. But, like, everything else, dude, like, I just don't think it.
Bowl games haven't mattered in how long?
Right. This isn't new.
Like, it hasn't mattered in fucking 5-6
You
years.
argue it never mattered.
No, it mattered whether
The
it's
seventh
like
plays the eighth place team.
No,
Like,
it
what is it?
mattered.
no, like when it
was a buzz.
Only
It
one,
was a buzz.
It was only 1-2, like 1
Yeah,
versus
okay.
2,
Oh,
and like the Rose
absolutely.
Bowl was happening.
That
You're like
matters.
still like you matter.
Oh, you're right.
there.
5 or 6 years, but it doesn't mean I still can't be. It's only.
No, you
getting-
can be
it's
upset,
only
but it's
getting
just
worse.
like
Yeah.
only getting worse.
yeah, but the playoffs only
with
getting
the
better.
opt-outs too, it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Like kickoff, I got 5 minutes to kickoff. I got to quickly Google who's out.
But I also don't fault the players for opting out.
No.
No, of course not.
especially with how transfers.
No, I won't be
work
betting
and
a lot of them.
money
I don't.
being
There's just
exchanged.
not a lot of fun to me.
Oh, they're
Is it?
fun to bet
Is
on.
there anything next week besides Army Navy?
No.
Yeah, there's a bowl.
There is.
I could be wrong. But I think they fucked up, and I think they put a bowl that night. I'll tell you right now. Let's get rid of Independence. Let's see.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
That whole NFL skid, Scott. What are we doing?
Yeah, Boise, Washington at 8:00, which is. Hold on. It's going at the
There's
exact
also-
time of the Heisman. You guys realize that?
What is the other game again?
The Heisman to me is a
Washington,
I get an
Boise.
update on my
It's
Twitter.
Saturday
Does anyone
night.
care about
Watch the
Washington?
Heisman.
What?
Watch the Heisman.
No, we said it the other time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's the. So
But
they
it's
agree.
fucking bizarre to have a college football game going on at the night of your like.
It's an
that's
MLB
weird.
move. That's an MLB
That's
move. for
that's
sure.
an MLB move, yeah.
Like they should have the Heisman at 6 leading into.
Yes.
I also think Army Navy should have their own day. Shouldn't be a bowl.
I'm shocked they don't anymore. It's crazy.
Moving on to NFL, it's the holiday season. If you're a real fan, you already know where to go. Lids, the new 47 brand, times the NFL collection just dropped, and it is all heat. Soft tees, clean logos, and those vintage-inspired caps that make you look like you've been repping since day one. Whether you're buying for your crew or just stacking your own lineup, Lids has every team covered, literally. Gift without a filter this holiday season, only at Lids. Get all caps, all jerseys, all holiday, only at Lids. From exclusive team gear to custom gifts, there's no better place to turn up your holiday style. Lids has you covered. Lids is fantastic, as we all know.
You know what's not fantastic?
What?
When you said you were going to go 4-1 and you didn't.
First of all, it's hard to say I was going to do that when my quarterback ruptured his Achilles in the first quarter. Like that bet is
That
like
was so sad.
it was really sad, honestly. I texted him. He's in good spirits. He's been through. If you look at Daniel Jones' crew, he's been through it. Injury wise.
Yeah.
But that's brutal when you're playing. You're showing your toughness on playing on a broken
In
fibula
a contract year.
and then you rupture your other Achilles. Because when he went down at first, I was like, "Fuck!" He
I thought he broke his leg.
hurt his fibula.
I
yeah.
thought really snapped it.
Yeah, or like it's hurt it more. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be because then he got up and then he went straight down. Then he slammed his helmet on the floor, and that's when you start to feel bad for him.
He doesn't really show emotion like that.
No, you know something was. You knew it was wrong. He knew exactly it was wrong, and he's a tough bastard. I'll give him that. I think the Colts still take him back after this year.
I think they run back the deal they just did. Well, it's kind of
Yeah.
like
I
one.
guess he could be ready by next year.
They say he'll be ready
Right.
for the first game.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
I would just run back the same deal.
No, they don't have a first.
What they
round
give?
pick.
20 million?
No.
What was his deal this
This
year?
year or next year.
15 million.
I would just run
Jets
that
get the
back.
number one pick?
Like, here's your pillow
have
contract, and then you.
Jets have their next 2 number 1 picks, so this is good for the Jets.
No, what pick of where are the Jets at right now? 6?
Oh no, we're 7 right now.
7.
Giants to 1.
Right now, so. But like things can shake out though. It's a 1-game difference between the two. Right now, the Giants we have the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
You know who wants that? A good coach.
Oh yeah, if you could sell that, you have Jackson Dart, you have a Neighbors, you have like some talent.
Scatterbo, Abdul Carter.
And you have the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah, 100%. And it's New York. Like it's not a bad place to.
No.
It's like Vrabel kind of went into a perfect
That's
situation.
a really good sell.
Yeah.
It's much easier to sell that than other losing teams, like the Saints or something. You know.
So again, could have went like 4-1 was right there.
Well,
and second of all,
Where did you go again?
somebody's only 1 game back, and that's me and Hubs. Hubs went 1-4. I went 3-2.
You went 3-2.
Yeah.
All right, so you did-
I was right there. Yeah. I went 3-2.
Oh, Hubsy, what's going on?
Pete Carroll.
I should have gone 4-1. I should.
Pete Carroll.
We all had. Would everybody have Denver? Nobody had the Raiders.
I didn't have Denver.
I didn't have either.
No one had the Raiders.
And everyone should get a win for Denver.
Well, no.
Well, my quarterback ruptured his Achilles. So
Not
I
how
get
it
a-
works.
So I had Pete Carroll and him. So
That's tough.
that was good. So that's how you end up 1-4.
Yeah.
When he's in jail, I'm gonna go visit him.
I was actually I
hate him.
one of those games because the Packers Bears was like way like late earlier in their game. The Broncos Raiders were ending, and I was like cleaning dishes or something. Like, there's no way they're kicking a field goal right now. Because I was like, because in my head, Hubs, I was like, oh, Hubs got 2 wins, fine. And I'm like, but there's no way. And then the delay of game.
Dude,
I saw-
that's more. That's
I
the
wasn't
biggest-
watching it.
That was a penalty though. Like he was doing it. He
What?
was. Why is he holding him?
So much worse than the field goal, in my opinion.
Oh
I didn't
no,
think
I
he
think
was
the field
holding him
goal
that
is worse.
bad.
Am I crazy to think that no matter what, they get him
caught
and
the
spike it?
ball.
I think they could have done. I think they could have spiked
so.
it.
He
was down
So
by
there was like
himself.
12 seconds.
8 seconds.
left.
Think
He
so?
was down by himself. He ran over and touched him. I don't think he laid on him.
Oh
I
no,
don't
he
think so
laid.
either.
Oh, he held
kinda
him.
did, but he got it was weird.
But also, why are you holding him? You're down. You're up 10.
No,
I
doesn't
agree.
matter. My issue isn't with the penalty; it's the decision. Why are you kicking?
Why aren't you throwing a? Why aren't you throwing a Hail
Hail
Mary?
Mary? Why are you kicking? What does the field goal do?
Well, no, here's the other trick. What they did.
Might as well just try for a touchdown.
Actually, I guess you could fault the guy. They did call a penalty on him one way or the other. But play the clip. We have the rights to play the clip. But they we could just play Dave's video technically. They instead of going over to touch him,
Just lay there.
Just stand 5 feet away.
Yeah, let him.
And then when he gets up,
let him go.
then we touch him, and now
Yes.
it's over. Like
100%. That one, why are you doing that to him? And two, the field goal is crazy. Like, what is the point of kicking
No,
the field goal?
there's
there?
one point to cover. That's it.
But in coaches' minds, they're like, let's lose it by at least as possible.
yeah, I guess so.
Which is stupid.
I will say, how,
If you're trying to do that, then score the touchdown.
no, but
Yeah, but they're not-
actually a better
but
chance
you're-
for field
you
goal.
know
if they
can get-
scored the
Hail
touchdown,
Mary's right there.
One
if
possession
they
game.
scored the touchdown, it's a disgusting beat. But
But I
it's
can live with that.
it's in the realm of possibility of how things happen. Okay, it was a kind of a bullshit penalty. Okay, they get the extra play and they scored a touchdown for me that fucked me. Like I can't believe he touched him. Can't believe they called the penalty.
Yeah.
Can't believe they scored the touchdown. All in the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
The field goal was never in the realm.
Never in my, never in.
That's where
Also,
it's
they
like-
were
and
down-
also, the way a human mind should operate in coaches, you're down 10 in that sense. If he kicked a 70-yarder or a 65-yarder with 45 seconds or a minute,
The onside kick.
that makes sense.
Of course.
Like, here we go. Okay, here we
Absolutely.
go. Or you lose that way. Okay, the quickest you get down, which I think coaches should do more. As soon as you get into what you think is field goal range, kick the field goal.
What I hope the
This whole-
Bengals did yesterday, but instead
morons.
they just didn't
So like,
fucking
just
play defense on
kick the
Higgins.
field goal. Kick the field goal right
Bad
away.
day. Actually, good gambling day. Bad though with the picks.
Yeah, with the picks. So before the great Hubs collapse that we've witnessed here, Hubs told me, he's like, I'm not worried about you. He said,
Well, to be fair, I'm not.
Which you're right, you shouldn't
Oh,
be.
So that's
Now you're close just to go. How?
that was a dumb
One
point you
game
just
back.
made. I'm
You have
not
something
worried.
to
No,
about
no. I just wanted to just show people kind of the cockiness that we heard in late September, early October, and now you're one game away from Marty to go on.
Holy, can you bring up?
Is that right? Is it one game?
How many
Holy,
weeks?
can you
Yeah.
bring up
How many weeks do we have left?
Pick
4?
Central?
4.
5, 15,
Pick
16. That
Central's
was week 14.
Twitter.
We're doing straight fives the
15,
entire way
16,
through.
17.
Well, I don't know. What are we doing? Are we doing the
We
10?
need to do fives.
No, 5. It's
No,
5.
like
It's 5. The 10 thing's stupid.
I think 10 is
Now you're in. We should do 8. You're
No.
insane that you're
No.
saying no.
why? I don't think we just have done 5 all year.
Yeah,
There's no
I
reason to
don't
do
Yeah,
get
we're
it
doing
either.
5
I don't think it's
hours
like. I also just don't think it's a good idea.
More fun.
I don't.
All right. So
So do the math.
This is not. Oh,
Clemmer's.
Also, Meek just
I went.
Meek fucked this up like 4 times in the
No,
chat.
Meek's a
Yeah.
absolute.
He
moron.
constantly does.
He gave me a win. I was like, no, I didn't win this.
Meek hasn't updated the standings.
I have you at 36
Credit
and
to you,
31,
Hubs.
Clemmer. I have me at 33, 34.
This is good television.
No, yeah, we don't need to do this. It's
Wait,
more
wait,
like
this
it's
is-
just
this is-
no. Go back to Foley. Go back. I want to see where Big Ev went because he was in second to last. He's
He had the Texans.
Meek didn't Meek text us.
1-1, 1-1,
me see.
2-1, 2. He went 3-2 because the Bengals cover.
Yeah.
So they went.
did.
They went
Me and
3-2.
him had 2 swings.
So
Three.
me and Ev are still. I'm 2 games back or 3 games back from Ev. 1 from Hubs.
So are you nervous about going to Lancaster? Are you gonna? You're.
I told you
Turn
2
in
weeks
somebody?
ago I'm just going.
Okay.
He is so like what I said. These 2 would be a funny video.
Yeah, I agree.
Bosco's kind of taking himself out of it. He's in second, I think. Or
Yeah, Bosco's been playing really well. Picking really well.
me is like I've been there before. I already did a video. Him going or Ev is funniest.
Yeah, I agree.
But we'll see because things could change. There's
4 weeks.
4
lock-
weeks
lock it
left.
Yeah, 20 picks left.
I had, scrolling through DraftKings, I had something I thought would catch your guys' eyes. So you have futures. You click futures on DraftKings, click NFL futures, stat leaders. They have pass yards, rush TDs. Rush TDs was the one that jumped out to me. Jonathan Taylor right now has 16. He's at minus 400. Gibbs is at plus 300, and Allen's at plus 1,200. Gibbs has 13. Allen has 12. Now, I think you need to be the outright winner. Otherwise, they split it. You'd have to –
Dead heat rule.
I'm not going to speak on but on DraftKings' behalf. But, like, I'm pretty sure you have to be the outright winner. The Colts are going in the tank.
Yep.
They're going to – what?
But what are they going to do more now?
Run.
But what are teams going to do against them?
No, on defensive
And
games.
they're also going to have
but they're
less
still,
chances.
like,
in the red
also
zone.
going to be
I mean,
down.
Riley Leonard's not that bad. Where like
bad.
no, but like he could keep you like in.
They're also-
not, like he's bad. Like, I'm not saying they're going to win.
Again, when it was dismissed, now it's not a true
I mean, it was dismissed. It
was
It
dismissed.
was a quarterback playing.
what?
Talking about the Colts.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
dismissed when we told you to worry about
Yes,
it
it was.
going into the game.
He was saying already that they had a tough schedule.
but it
That's what's
doesn't
the biggest
matter.
regret
It
is
doesn't-
I want
literally,
Jones,
that conversation does not matter.
I wanted Jones to be healthy.
Wait.
But
I
it
think
gets
the
back
Jaguars are going
to
to win that game.
no, but it gets that
Why? It was 14-7 and they were driving.
it would have won it.
It looked
No,
bad.
Why would they win
that was gonna
already?
be-
What are you
But it
guys,
goes
idiots?
back to
That
the
was going to be a
point
coin flip.
How
game.
can you say
you
they were going to
dis-
win?
because we thought they were going to win coming in.
Yeah,
It was
we only were gonna win.
14-7
And they look good.
You
And
kept
the Colts looked
dismissing.
good too.
I don't think they did.
They were answering.
They literally were driving in that drive right
I
there.
was
He
watching. I was
completed-
watching. I was feeling good. I was like, all right, I feel good about this game.
You
Before the
dismissed
injury.
their schedule coming in. We told you to worry
Yes,
about the Colts.
You did.
At Seattle.
I don't care anymore.
49ers.
I don't care anymore.
Jags.
You don't care 'cause you're
at
losing.
Texans.
No, your quarterback
Those are
got
the
hurt.
4 games that the Colts will be
They
playing.
also had lost how many
Playing
games in a row leading up to that?
excellent defenses. I do not think Jonathan Taylor goes berserk in terms of the yards.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
fair.
there's value
What was
here.
Gibbs? What was Gibbs?
Gibbs is plus 300 or
Gibbs
Allen
also
plus
gets
1,200.
Like I
gets
understand, but he
receiving
gets
touchdowns.
vultured. He gets
He actually
vultured.
doesn't get as vultured as you think, but he gets
Montgomery scores.
he gets receiving touchdowns, which in a way vulture his rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, that's why I just.
Now the Lions
the Colts
go-
have now lost 3 in a row. Now I know.
I think the Lions are in
Doesn't-
trouble
last
next
one,
week.
Like I don't.
but they had
it
lost
doesn't
3 out of 4
matter.
going into that game.
Yes, but what are we talking about now? Why are we talking about something?
Because
that
it's something
the
you
quarterback
talked
got hurt,
about for-
But the quarterback got hurt in the first quarter. Like,
I
it's
know, but
pretty
they have been
stupid to
playing
talk
bad
about.
before that.
It's pretty stupid. Bad. They lost by 3 in
were
every
playing-
game.
Yes, and they were playing, and they also had a tough stretch coming up.
Yes, but
Rico
what do we,
and I had
why,
said.
who cares?
Rico and I had said the Jaguars. Watch out for the Jaguars. You constantly dismissed us.
Why did? But you can't talk about it when the quarterback got hurt in the first quarter.
You can't because it was
No, you
leading,
can't.
it was leading that way.
It was 14
We
to
talked
7
about
with
it
the
last
ball. How this is stupid. Like am I stupid? This is stupid to talk about when the quarterback's hurt and you can't talk about hypotheticals when he got hurt in the first quarter when it's down 7.
I just see what Rico's saying, where he's like,
No,
they
of
have a tough
course.
schedule, and now they're without the quarterback, so things are going to get a lot harder for Taylor.
That's not what I'm talking about. Him talking about why do I have to talk about the Colts now when it's a hypothetical? Like it's the guy got hurt.
Yeah, it's actually not fair to us.
I
wanted Colts to. I wanted
well,
Jones
I
to
agree.
play it out.
I agree.
And I don't.
Now
I
he has an out, but
still think
Don't
the
you have the
Jags-
chance? Did you guys do that bet where?
I did.
So
What?
that's still a thing, right?
No, it doesn't.
Win out or lose out.
That doesn't
it
count.
was Jaguars to win. The Jaguars to win the division.
No, it wasn't.
I took
That's what we
the
talked
Jags to
about.
win the division.
Oh, like
we were
we-
floating the win out.
The bets also.
Oh, you guys never did that one.
No, we didn't. We didn't do it. And then also like the quarterback's hurt. Also, Meek texted me yesterday, gentleman's agreement. Like this bets. I said, Meek, go fuck yourself. I don't care.
You were really happy about Meek yesterday.
Oh,
He's just an asshole. Like he's an actual. Like this is not like one of my guys that I like barely know. Like he's an actual.
He's the
friend.
last guy you want to hear from when that
But
happens.
he's like my actual friend that affects him in his life, and like I feel bad for him. And Meek's like doesn't look at these guys as human beings.
No.
Which is why I got pissed off. It's like you guys texted normally saying fuck that really sucks. He's like talking about other shit, whereas I hate it so much. Meek had a horrible day yesterday.
horrible day. A lot
He
of
tweets things in the middle on your Saturdays about bets or like the Cavs. I don't give a fuck how the Cavs look right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have much of a.
And then there's the whole Big F thing.
And then the Big F thing.
that
Big
was
F.
that was terrible.
So everyone, we'll get to the games in a second because we have time. Yesterday, Big Ev had a $10,000 free bet. He went into Chicago, where there's all Bears fans that actually believe in their team.
Biggest Packers-Bears game in years.
Huge game.
Guy in the airport at Newark yesterday said it was the biggest day of his life. He was sitting next to his wife. I got a real big kick out of that.
That's funny.
Packer fan or Bears fan?
Bears fan.
Oh boy.
Oh, he is.
I never made it out of Newark yesterday. 3.5 hours.
Jesus.
Was Chicago bad?
Yeah, they like were whatever. And then at a certain point, it's like, all right, I can't make kickoff, so it's like whatever.
Somebody else had delay too.
I got the earliest.
Ev.
That's somebody else even.
But Ev was in Dallas.
Yeah, from Dallas.
So
That's what it was.
Big Ev had a $10,000 bet. He went into Chicago, bet on the Packers. I was with him the night before, and I was like, listen, I think because you have to do a straight bet, and then you could parlay with something else. I said take the Packers. I'm like they are better. You know that. You cannot live with yourself betting on this Bears team and you lose $10,000. He does, and it wasn't me saying that, but it wasn't me the reason why he took it, but he took it himself. He did it. I understand the Bears fans not wanting to congratulate
Me too.
him right after.
Absolutely.
Chief did reach out after, all class by Chief. I texted Eddie, he can't.
Tough day for Chief, just sports
Tough day
fan,
for Chief.
Notre Dame and all that.
But you have a guy who's on a show 5 days a week with you, a friend, and Meek visibly, when Caleb Williams throws an interception, goes,
Yeah, he does the hand thing.
And then immediately puts his head in his phone,
and his phone.
hiding from the situation.
Also, during that time, texted us that he bet the Packers.
Yes.
Yeah.
He told me on Friday, he's like, I'm going to ride with Ev no matter what. I said, me too. I said, I think we all are.
And he's a friend. It's not like Chicago, New York. It's just your friend.
Your friend went
is there.
$10,000.
And I don't think you have to jerk him off in front of everybody, but I think that you can literally just be like,
A fucking high five.
Hey, Ev,
Yeah,
congrats.
no shit. Good for you, Ev.
All you guys, you go like this. You go, all the sad Bear fans, sorry guys, but good shit, Ev. That's it.
So easy.
You don't even have to go crazy. Say, hey, my bad, guys, but boom.
This is what he did.
And
So afraid.
Ev is nice enough because he's like, oh, Meek was happy for him. After, it's like, who are we afraid of? Are the Bears fans are upset? Like, this is what we do. It's sports.
Yeah.
Like, also the Bears.
And he bet the Packers.
He bet the Packers.
You're not shitting on the Bears. I'm saying congratulations, Ev.
Yes.
I'm not saying anything negative about the Bears.
No, which I am. Bears, Packers, let's get into it.
We start. Okay.
I want to start with the big one.
Shame on you, Meek. Right? Shame on Meek.
Shame
on you, Meek.
That finger, man.
The last thing you
Our
want
fingers do nothing to that.
Oh.
Look
at that.
When you get a shame from
when you
that,
take
it's
a-
You
like,
don't want that.
holy.
You know when you take a
bro, that's like
pencil-
fucking Harry Potter's wand.
You know when you take a pencil in high school, you'd go like this, and it would like wobble.
Yeah.
That's how his finger goes when he hits his like.
Can I say something real quick too, betting wise? I wrote this down. I wanted it, knowing what it was yesterday. I wrote down all the seeds right now in the NFL,
That's some sheet you got in front of
AFC and NFC. What a year for futures!
you. Yeah.
Like if you had if you were going outside the box,
Yes.
Boy, what a bad year for chalk.
Yes.
because so it's the Rams at plus 390 as the favorite, and then Buffalo's still at 850, and Green Bay is at 800, and the Pats at plus 950. Like those are all in the realms of possibility. Now, I don't think any of those like people love other than the Rams. The Rams seems like a superpower, but they went and lost to Carolina. Like it's pretty wide open. But either way, if this was the year you were like, hey, who do you like for the Super Bowl? And you didn't say the Chiefs, and you didn't say the Ravens,
Yeah.
you didn't say so like the superpowers at the beginning of the year. Baltimore plus 700. 40-1 right now. Serious trouble.
40-1.
Chiefs plus 750. 45-1. Serious trouble. Cincy at the top of that list. 20-1. They're out.
Yes,
Detroit plus 850. Outside looking in. 22-1. Washington 20-1 towards the top of that list. In trouble.
Wait,
You're
what?
dead. Washington's dead.
Washington has 3 wins.
Yeah,
Out,
bad year.
out.
I think
Should've
they're
said out.
actually. I
Should've
think
said
they're
out.
actually
They are
considered out.
They're
Yeah,
three.
should have said out. Clearly out. Should have said out.
In trouble.
Minnesota was towards the top of that list. Washington, Cincinnati, Kansas City, all the things we touched on.
Buffalo's kind of the only one, and
Buffalo's still
Philly.
holding. Buffalo's still
Buffalo
holding.
and Philly. Yeah.
Buffalo's still
Buffalo's still holding weight. But if you
And
go
Green
down
Bay.
the list, Denver,
Yeah.
you could have the 1 seed right now at 30-1. Pats 125. Jacksonville 100-1. Pittsburgh 80-1. Buffalo plus 750 now plus 850.
Wait, when was Steelers 80-1?
This is in the neighborhood.
No, because I have the Steelers to win it all. It was
It was never 80. Was it beginning of the year? Was it before the draft?
beginning of the year. I'll look right
Is
now.
it pre-Rogers?
Steelers to win
Is that a
it all?
pre-Rogers number?
Could be. Yeah, could be.
Probably a pre-Rogers
They're
number.
in the fucking.
It's all. Take it for what it's worth.
No,
It's
but like,
all
I
in
just
the
think it's a
neighborhood.
gross bet.
It's
At any
definitely
point
in.
time.
It's definitely in the
Aaron
neighborhood.
Rodgers?
Definitely in the
I
neighborhood.
have two. I took two.
Chargers 22-1. Houston 25-1. You're talking about right now.
Steelers are 35-1.
35.
But you took that probably after Rogers. I'm thinking that number might be
got it at a different
that might,
house.
that
Not
number is
got it.
probably
I
pre-Rogers.
reached
Yeah,
out
I know
and
what
was
you're
like,
saying. I know what you're
what's the
saying.
I
name?
took that August 21st.
So
Or maybe he did it in like
It's after Rodgers.
I'm just. I
yeah. I'm just saying.
I didn't do.
When
I didn't
Mason
do-
Rudolph is their starting
Yeah,
quarterback,
but still 35-1's like still like.
of
crazy.
course,
Yeah.
it's just
Either
it
way,
was worse.
but
Yeah.
I do think you could have got 80.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Either way,
No one's taking 80, by the way. Just wanted. That's why I'm frustrated with it because no one's taking when you don't know who's a quarterback.
I understand. Yeah, fair enough. But
it's fine. I still get it.
I don't know how many people took the Pats. You could have the Pats at 125.
That's fair.
The two best teams right now in terms of odds in the playoffs for the AFC started the year at 22 and 25 to 1.
Yeah.
NFC Rams 22 to 1. Green Bay 20 to 1. Philly 20 to 1. Tampa Bay 40 to 1. Seattle 60 to 1. San Fran 13 to 1. Chicago 40 to 1. This is all like you're right now. You're in an amazing spot.
Yeah.
I do have the Rams 22 to 1.
Okay.
That's Green Bay 10 to 1.
22 to 1 Rams. I think that's the best value you're going to get for those teams. But let's go to
Speaking of the Bears, you said the Bears. I think the
Packers,
Bears
Bears.
probably drop out of the playoffs
Bears aren't going to make the playoffs. Definitely not.
because the Lions will catch them.
They went from first place to 7th place in one game.
Yeah, the Lions. Are
That
good.
game meant
and you
a
have someone nipping your heels who's very good.
They're going to
That game meant a whole fucking lot, and
beat
you
the
could
Browns
see it.
and then lose out.
It's a shame because it's still a really good year.
Also,
It's a 10-win season.
They showed a lot yesterday.
They showed a lot.
You shrug your shoulders. That's not nice. That's not nice.
What? They're going to be out of the playoffs and
It's
then
a 10-win season. They haven't had a 10-win year in a long time. It's a team that's on the upswing.
I don't know if I'm gonna
They're doing some
celebrate
things.
a 10
I think you
10.
should when you've struggled that much. You shit on them all September,
Yeah,
all October.
they
You
lost.
said they're horrible. They're terrible. They're clearly not. They're clearly a decent.
their defense is very good.
Team. 10-win.
Their
They're
offense
going to be a
sucks.
10-win team, and that's pretty fucking good for a team that you said was horrible and awful.
Well, I mean, they're not going to make the playoffs.
Okay, you keep moving the goalposts.
No, I mean, it's
That is a strong season
tweeted
from a
it.
team you said was horrible.
I tweeted it was not fair. I did not say succeeding. I said exceeding, and it auto-corrected succeeding. I saw that.
Not fair.
It's not fair. Autocorrect should be illegal. And
I've had that off forever. I hate autocorrect.
I do too, and I just too lazy to take it off. But they've exceeded expectations. But Caleb Williams, you have to play a full game. This is his problem at all times. He had 32 yards in the first
He
half.
had nothing in the first.
And that is his fault. That is not. That is him. And he started. Then he made some incredible plays. It's the same Caleb Williams. It's just a little better this year. Not if you look at his stats, it's not like crazy different than last year. But he makes some amazing throws. But you can't have 32 yards in the first 2 quarters.
No, they started too slow. They
That's
look
the
really.
problem.
They got going in the second half though, to the point where I'm like, I don't think we could stop them. And my defense was on the field for so long. I was gassed. Finally, they got a drive at the end and were able to, catch their breath a little bit. But Caleb was good in the second half. Yeah, first half bad.
That's what I'm
First half
saying
we
about it.
systematically just destroyed them
Also,
in every
year 2
facet.
quarterback that is. I mean, Bears are doing some things right.
yeah, I think it's progress I think you have to
It's
be
definitely
excited.
progress,
if
but
you're
I
Bears.
don't-
You make the
Me too.
you knock on wood, you make the playoffs.
Also found Monungai, that running back. He's that's a problem.
I still think they're going to be the third. Like, unfortunately, they're in a division that they're going to be third in for a while. I think the Lions are going to.
That Lions window could be closing quicker than you think.
I worry about
But
that.
they're
too a little bit.
Oh,
young. Still.
Goff
Yeah, but
is
they're
not getting any younger.
Gibbs is young.
No, yeah, Gibbs.
St.
Running
Brown-
backs have short
St.
expiration.
Brown is young.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm saying, but Goff is not getting any younger.
100%.
And running
but I
backs
think you
can
could
go
put
like
a
that.
quarterback right
And
into
their
that.
defense is not great. So
I think they still beat the Bears this year. Like I
do
think
too.
that they are going to make the playoffs.
it would be cool if that Bears-Lions game, final game of the year, means something. Like it's a win
playoff
and
spot? That'd be awesome.
I think it will because
It
the
might.
Lions have a tough schedule, but so do the fucking Bears. The Lions have Rams this week, which is brutal.
So that could flip. So let's say the Lions lose and the Bears win. Now the Bears have back in.
So the Bears.
I mean,
have-
a buffer zone. Excuse me.
Bears are the
Well,
Browns.
they'll be
They
10.
really
they'll
need
be
to
up
beat the
to-
Browns.
You
Oh,
kept
we have
talking
2
about
games.
hating the 49ers path. Right now, the 49ers got the Eagles, which don't, you do have to take out the Eagles, which worry me. But
It's a good time to get the Eagles.
that last game of the year, the 49ers could jump the Seahawks. Seahawks have the Rams left. 49ers jump the Seahawks and get to the 5. Who would they be playing in the first round?
Why are they dropping the
Tampa?
Why are they jumping the Seahawks?
Or Carolina?
Why are they jumping the Seahawks?
Because Seahawks has a very tough schedule. And they've already beat the Seahawks head-to-head and still have
I
them
don't
one
think
more
they have
time.
a tough schedule. The Colts are not that good anymore.
They have the Rams.
Rams
The
is
Niners
tough.
have the Colts.
At Panthers are a different team who'll be fighting for their life for the division. And at 49ers. And then the 49ers go...
Not a cakewalk.
No, but
49ers go Titans
hard.
and Colts, which will be 2 wins.
Yep.
Bears is difficult at night, at home, though. And then it comes down. I think it's going to come down to the Seahawks game.
Could.
And I think the Seahawks are in trouble. The 49ers could climb to that 5.
I don't think the Seahawks are in
I don't
trouble.
think the Seahawks are only
Seahawks are
dominant.
very good,
They're
but,
like,
but it could come out of that
Seahawks
game.
have been
Could be in trouble against the Rams. Yeah.
Seahawks are dominating teams.
They're very good.
They're very good.
That Atlanta game was tied.
I just think it's one of those
6. I had plus 7.5.
And then it just
weird with
switched.
certain.
It's crazy.
So I was monitoring your picks, and I'm like, he can't get Atlanta. I'm not letting him get Atlanta. Seattle. I was like, okay, no.
Yeah.
That's done.
It was
just
just
weird, I
JSN's
think.
unbelievable. JSN's the best.
When you think about like who can hold the trophy this year, though, there's always that thing, like you say, like you really see Sam Darnold holding a fucking Super Bowl trophy.
I see one of the defensive players.
Yeah, I think I can. Like, I'm kind of over that this year, like you said, because there's so many. Like, I don't know if I could see Brock Purdy this year doing it.
This year I can see anyone doing it. I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
see
Like,
I
Jordan
can see Brock
Love.
Purdy doing it.
I can see Jordan Love holding it.
Me too.
They look
like I could
they
really
finally like have
I've,
like really stabilized whatever they looked like a month ago. I really like how they.
I've already seen one guy raise it, and he still definitely can, and it's Stafford.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
that guy is like,
Absolutely.
they're so fucking good. It's crazy.
But Love was really good yesterday. Outside of the pick was
He was.
bad, and I really want to know if that Golden ran the wrong route because everything was so bad with it. But after that pick, he played really well. Christian Watson, the emergence of him as like Green Bay has always looked for their who's a wide receiver one.
the
They need
matter
to
with
draft
Dobbs?
somebody. What?
Why did Dobbs just not?
He had drop issues a couple
That's
weeks
just
ago,
the
and he's
Packers.
kind of just been phasing out.
They pick and choose. What
But he's been
getting
getting phased out.
catch, though. Did he-
He has not been. He had one.
catch?
He had
Whatever.
no. He had one
Zero.
like big
Zero
target down. No, he had a target down the field.
0.
Hell of a game to pick 2 field goals each on both teams too in the parlay.
But Watson has really emerged as this wide receiver one. They got Jaden Reed back too. They were using him and some nice moves.
Yeah. Packers are good.
Yeah. It really comes out. The defense is that good. Keyshawn Nixon made an unbelievable play to get that pick at the end. He's not guarding the tight end on that play. He's guarding more. But he saw that Evan Williams went over to Swift, and I think it was Kmet was leaking out, and he just ran after him. If he doesn't do that, it's a walk-in touchdown, and then the Bears probably go for 2 because they're on the road. It's typically kind of what you do there, and they might just win that game. But Nixon made a great play, and he fucked up the previous play in the end zone where it went right through his hands. But that was a massive fucking win. I hate when players in like rivalry games like that hide their emotions and like going in like, no, it's just another game. Like you could tell all week it meant a whole lot. Ben Johnson and LaFleur hate each other.
Yeah, you can see how quick they shook hands.
But not even that. Like Ben Johnson went out of his way to kind of slight LaFleur in his introductory press conference for the Bears. Like I like that there's legit bad blood there.
Yeah.
Because these two teams, they haven't been both pretty good at the same time in a while. Bears played a pretty good game yesterday. Like they easily could have won that game. They play again in 2 weeks.
Let's go through some games now. Dolphins beat the Jets easily.
Beautiful.
Listen,
We even got to see our rookie quarterback play a little bit.
at
Nice.
You
3-7,
like them?
Yeah, he's terrible, man. Oh my goodness.
That's what I told you.
Oh, does he stink? I was thinking about you guys. We were talking about on Friday. Boy,
bad.
he's hard.
we told you he's bad.
We need this guy to play the rest of this. What is his name? Brady Cook.
Brady Cook. He would have like really good fake stats at Mizzou, and then they have like their big game, and it'd be like, oh no.
You know what I'm
this
doing
is
right now?
bad.
You know what I'm doing? I'm cooking for Cook. I'm cooking for Cook. Give me more Cook. I love this guy.
At 3-7, I took the Dolphins to make the playoffs. They are
Yes.
6-7 now.
You and John Gruden are
100 to
Dolphins
1.
guys.
I think the Dolphins they're going to beat the Steelers next week and be 7-7.
Unfortunately, they're still not going to make the playoffs, though.
If they go 10-7,
I don't
have
know.
enough
I
wins.
don't think it works.
really?
I think
Unless the Chargers really fall off the map.
Well, I'm going to get to that. I don't want to talk about the playoffs.
Wait,
I
don't
wanna wait till
go. I wouldn't go game. I would go head. The Chiefs last night was one of the bigger headlines. Chiefs are
that.
dead.
Well, yeah, I want to get to that because that's like going to be the last.
that was the Packers Bears was probably the
they're
best game of the day though.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just
saying.
going through all these games to get them out of the way, and then we're going to talk about the Chiefs game.
I would say you don't even have to spend like Minnesota Washington. It was 31-0. What do you got?
That's what are you talking about? We have to talk about every game. We always talk about every game.
Just go quick. Just go
I'm
quick.
going quick.
Go
You
quick.
talking about this is now delaying it.
Going quick.
True. True.
Steelers Ravens. We're not going to talk about the Steelers and Ravens. Unbelievable game.
Good Rodgers game.
Yeah, Rodgers looked great.
Lamar. Holy fuck.
Bad Ravens.
Holy
Ravens
man.
are bad. Are you going to give up on them?
I think
They're
I might-
bad.
I think I might have to.
They're horrible.
He looks
It's
terrible.
horrible. He forgot how to
He's
run.
hurt. He's hurt.
He forgot how to run.
I
Can't be-
don't think
He
can
can't
run
be
now.
that hurt. He just sucks right now. Like he's just not playing
But
good
he
football.
can't. But he can't suck.
Throw the ball. Throw the ball. He can't throw the ball.
He's bad.
He looks terrible.
I know.
Also, why did they extend Andrews?
He's not.
Not
he,
use them.
So
he can't. He
He's
drops a lot of
old
balls.
and like done. Why did they give him a 3-year, $30 million extension?
I
That
don't
came
know.
out of nowhere. They did not need to do
I
that.
still think
like
the
who's
Ravens.
good.
I still think the Ravens make the playoffs.
I don't know why.
Why?
I just think they're better than the Steelers.
Dude,
They just beat them at home.
Dude, they also, if you notice something,
What is that? 1-1 now,
no
though? Have
pass
they
rush.
split?
No, they play again.
Still play again?
Yeah.
Last
play
game of
last
the season.
game.
That could be your Sunday night last game of the season.
Jesus Christ.
They get no pass rush. They don't bother the quarterback
They
at all.
take their time. Is what was a nice.
I'll
way
tell
of
you
saying
what. If
Wait,
DK
did they still
Metcalf is
have a
hurt,
Sunday night game the last week of the season? I thought they went away from that because, like,
No, there's still one.
I don't know actually.
I think so. Don't they
I
do
think
it?
there's still one.
Oh, they did. Because it's a fun always.
You know-
DK
it's
Metcalf's
fun to speculate.
DK Metcalf stayed in Baltimore last night in the hospital, so hopefully he's okay. Because if
What happened to DK?
he got smoked in that
No,
game.
my sweet receiver.
But I think he'll be fine.
he was good. It's
Also
like
an
they
extra-
made a notion of, like, let's go to
Oh,
DK.
Roger said it was the best week they had as a,
Yeah.
which is it's.
He
week
looked good.
14.
What are the
He looked
odds?
good.
Roger looked great.
He had a rushing
What
touchdown.
are the odds for Baltimore to make the playoffs right now to win that division? I don't think it's crazy.
Oh,
Here's
I
why
have it.
I don't want to watch that team in the playoffs.
Pittsburgh minus 170, Baltimore plus 170.
Plus 170.
Look at this last 4 games. They already lost to the Bengals, like bad. They're
All
playing the Bengals. They play the Patriots.
All right.
They play the
Not good.
Packers.
That's not good.
And then they play the Steelers.
Oh, who
You
the,
think
who,
the
Who
Bills-
do the Steelers have?
Dolphins,
Bills are favored against New England, right?
You just said the Dolphins.
Dolphins,
gonna win.
Lions.
You said the Dolphins going to win.
Browns.
Browns are not.
Now, in Cleveland, that team,
Although-
they play better in Cleveland.
Titans just fucking lost. The Titans just beat them in Cleveland.
But
Shador yesterday.
Titans beat
You see
them.
Shador
Titans are a
yesterday?
good team.
Boom, 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 boom.
I
Shador
want the
yesterday.
Steelers to get in. I want the Steelers to get in. I don't want to watch the Ravens in the playoffs.
Oh, no, I'm the other way around.
They are
I
so
want the
boring.
Ravens in.
Fuck that.
What if Lamar?
want
all
one
of a
more-
sudden gets healthy, becomes Lamar again? Now we got a great
horrible.
quarterback in the playoffs. That's
Oh, so I got to watch. Just in time to watch Lamar in the playoffs. Well, we know how that
well,
goes.
that's bullshit.
I mean, he's just a bad playoff quarterback.
That's so
It
stupid.
would have been something if the Bills lost yesterday. Imagine a world where Allen, Lamar, Mahomes,
He didn't lose.
and Burrow not in the playoffs.
Why are we doing it? He didn't lose.
3 of the 4 is true. 3 of the
Not
4, right?
true. Yeah, that's still
If the Bengals had won that
In the
game,
terms of the current playoff picture?
current playoff, but I
3 of
don't
the
think it's
4, yeah.
going
if the Bengals had won that game, I think they win the division.
Me too. Saints Bucks. I think the Bucks are horrendous.
I didn't watch a second of this game.
They're horrendous.
Oh, well,
Said it.
I thought that at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but
Their
like-
wins were fake.
That guy,
And I
that guy
think
was
the
right.
Patriots. I think the Patriots
7
now.
and
You look
6.
at the Patriots wins.
Told you.
7-6 what?
Weeks ago when they were 4-0, 5-0.
Oh, the Bucks.
That guy, the guy I trust.
Guy, that's right. He did
Right
say
to him.
that.
Who's the guy?
You could see it though.
He said this on the show. He
Who's
says
the guy you trust?
the guy.
Who's the guy?
He's a good Twitter follower. It's no free ads, but it's like
No free ads.
he said that when they were 4-5-0, I can't wait to watch this Bucks team at the end when you all realize how trash they are at 8-9 or 9-8.
You do
No,
have to
to
give
me,
them a
they did
little
lose Mike
credit.
Evans.
Like they lost their best receiver, and Godwin just came back.
Yeah,
like,
but
you do have to
they
give
did
them.
just
He's
lose
been
to the
back.
Saints.
And they
The guy
also
was right.
lost their.
Godwin's also
didn't
been
they
back.
also lose White?
Yeah, but Bucky's been good.
I know, but I'm just saying, like they
Yeah,
did
but-
lose a lot of guys.
They had O-line issues. That was their big
Yeah.
problem. They can't protect.
Saints are hard. Shuck, I can't believe Shuck scored 2 rushing touchdowns.
That Saints win matters a lot to our teams.
That was huge.
Not your team,
I was
our
so
teams.
happy.
Where's Carolina in that? Can they fucking really win that division?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 7. They're, I
Absolutely.
think they're tied. I think they're both 7 and 6.
Yeah, same record.
There's
I think
part of
the
me
Bucks
that
beat 'em.
kind of wants Carolina. I think they were better watched than the Bucks right
Yeah.
now.
I agree with that.
Bryce Young's got his head of his ass, but seemingly he has.
talk-
It's kind of fun to see him in the playoffs.
We talk Colts, Jaguars, Titans, Browns. Don't care. Commanders,
Shador!
Vikings.
Shador!
Shador.
Oh, they have
He's
to
going
put,
bang, 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 bang.
They have to
Lost.
put him in the game for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
Crazy. They love that Judkins direct snap thing. They do that a ton, but you got to.
You have to.
Thank God the Titans won though, because the Browns. I was like so happy when the Titans. We got the #1 pick now. But that game was something else. But Shador, some
He's better than a
some
fifth-round pick, but he's
really bad picks, but he looked great.
he's also like really good throws. Also,
I like him. I like Shador. Shador.
he at least throws the ball down the field.
Yeah.
By far the
Gabriel
best
can't
option.
throw the ball.
Yeah. Seahawks, Falcons. Seahawks beat the shit out of the Falcons. JSN is the best wide receiver in the NFL, hands down.
Falcons are not good.
No, they're horrible. Bengals, Bills. What a win by the Bills. Would you like to say anything, Foley? Foley is our Bills fan in the office.
Nope,
Hear you.
nope, can't hear you.
Mike.
Nope.
You got some music?
Can you hear me now?
There
Sorry.
we go.
All right. My bad. It was an incredible game. But Josh Allen literally had to play perfect for them to win the game, and they had to get 2 back-to-back picks. So
And that's
Picks
a
thing
way to
was
say
crazy.
it. I think Josh Allen's the MVP because of how bad your team is. and how good he actually is.
Well, there's like a Bills writer saying just how much better Joe Burrow is. It's like Joe Burrow has 2 of the best receivers in the
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow is also really
Can
fun.
you?
Joe
I
Burrow's
want
really
you
good.
to. I guys
The guy who
want
usually sits in your chair
Stafford falling out of there.
besmirches
stupid.
Burrow too
I think
much.
it's stupid. I think Stafford's definitely the MVP.
He's minus money now.
Oh, Stafford is.
I thought I saw minus 160.
Yeah, Stafford's the MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
Staff-
Josh Allen's not going to be the MVP. I'm just saying. I think of how bad his team is.
You really
I think
see
you,
it.
I think you masked how bad the Bills.
You could
really
easily
are.
make a case.
Dude,
Josh Allen.
if
Guys, he's throwing him.
I
man.
want
It's
you
like,
guys
what's
to-
going on?
next
Although they
time-
did get Kincaid back. I thought he was out for the year
too. Yeah, he's
Someone
bad.
told me that. He just caught the ball. I was like, whoa.
I want you guys next week to watch the Bills and watch Gabe Davis do a route. It's one of the worst.
he had a good
things.
catch in that game.
I know, but he cannot move.
No, Keon Coleman is worse than him.
He's horrible.
Keon Coleman sucks.
Gabe Davis, Shakir's are number 1. That's
yeah, and he's like a
embarrassing.
solid slot receiver.
He's a 3 on every team.
Honestly,
Yes.
Kincaid's the one.
Yeah, but
He's
and
healthy
he-
when he's right.
And
when
he
he's
really
right.
wasn't even healthy yesterday. He was like, you could tell. Dawson Knox was unbelievable.
I like Knox a lot.
What are
There was a third guy who caught a touchdown
Yeah.
too.
yeah, Jackson Haas rookie.
That guy.
He's pretty good.
Foley, what are your playoff expectations kind of for this season?
I think that they could. I think they're going to win the first game, whoever they play. They're going to be the 5th seed.
Well, where are you at with the division? Because the Bills are
We're gonna
favored
lose the
against New
division.
England.
Bills are beating the. I'm telling you right now, the Bills are beating the Patriots.
If you think the Bills can beat the Patriots, I don't think it's long shots to still happen. But at that point, you kind of got to take the Bills at plus 425 to win that division.
Well, the tough
they would have
part-
split the 2. What's their conference record?
I
Do the
just-
Bills have
no,
any
it's-
bad losses
doesn't
to
go
the Dolphins?
doesn't it go
Yeah,
to
they-
Bills lost to the
division
Dolphins.
record?
Once to the
Pats
Dolphins.
haven't lost in the division.
Yeah, so I guess it goes
that
hand
will-
in hand.
that-
You would
that
need
gets them the
something
other-
completely wacky to happen with the Patriots.
The Bills
to
do
lose to the Dolphins. 'cause
Bills
they ain't
do
losing to the
still
Jets.
have the Jets after the Patriots, so they still if they beat the Patriots, they're gonna.
But then
have
we
two
have
more wins.
the Eagles too.
What do the Patriots have? Eagles aren't like.
The Patriots have the Dolphins still. They have the Bills, the Ravens, the Jets, and the Dolphins. So
Yeah,
they
see,
still have
that's the
three.
problem. So
They
back
still
in
have 3.
a week ago, if the Ravens looked competent the other day, I would have said, or yesterday, I would have said, watch out for the Patriots because now if they lose to the Bills, then they lose to the Ravens back to back, and then it's like off and running. Now here we go. They could tie. Comes down to whatever. We'll see how it all
Also
shakes
crazy
out,
that the next game I'm going to talk about is the Broncos Raiders. That win just gave them the 1 seed too because the Patriots lost to the Raiders. Like that's now the Broncos are number 1 seed in the AFC. Yeah, it's crazy. Just because the Patriots lost to the Raiders. Think about that. The Patriots lost to the Raiders. How did that happen?
Early
Was that
shit,
week
man.
1?
I think
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think it was week 1.
Yeah, I think the
think so.
Patriots started off 0-2, right? And then
0-2,
they,
yeah.
they
If I
won.
remember correctly, was
Yeah.
that the game where like
was their second.
the Pats just kept shooting themselves in the foot? Like they had the game won and they just kept throwing it away.
Raiders game was weird. Who'd the Patriots lose to in week 2?
It's a good question.
they lost to.
Cardinals.
No, they beat the Dolphins the
They
next.
lost
they
to the Steelers. Sorry, that was the game they
It was,
kept
they lost.
Yeah.
They
to-
shot themselves
Yeah.
in the foot
They were
in that
1-1.
game.
Yeah.
5
That was-
turnovers against the Steelers.
That was
They
that
barely
was,
beat
the
the
Ravens
Dolphins.
was just straight up ugly.
Yeah.
Dolphins only lost 33-27 that game. The Dolphins are, they're good.
Is McDaniel going to get his job saved?
Yeah, of course he is.
might.
If it already is saved.
I
The
just
fact
looked
that
it
they
up. They
fired
have
the
a
GM and
1%.
didn't fire him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rams.
Who has a 1% chance?
The Dolphins have a 1% chance to make the playoffs. I thought it was more than that.
No, they were 3-7. And
I know.
it's a pretty high. I'm going to tell you who I think after this. Rams beat the shit out of the Cardinals. Rams look amazing.
Yep.
They hit the over basically by themselves. And then Texans beat the Chiefs last night, 20-10. I'm going to tell you this right now. I bet the Chiefs make the playoffs. Can I tell you why? Can I give you my reasonings?
What's the odds?
I think it was like 4 or 330.
Man, they're still not giving up.
Can I tell you why?
All right.
Oh, but you
Okay.
can't put them at 10-1 at any point.
No, but look
You
at
could
this.
say on the bottom.
Could if you want,
mathematically eliminated.
Yeah.
Chiefs mathematically eliminated. I still don't think DraftKings responsibly
Yeah.
should give you more than 6-1. in
There's
the
two
playoffs.
teams-
That's serious because it's like that's just what the Chiefs do.
Bad.
You know,
There's a team that I think is going to drop out of the playoffs, and the Colts are not going to obviously keep going up. They're at 8-5, right?
Right now they'd already be out.
Yeah, and I'm just saying though, like that's a team that the Chiefs would have to jump. Okay, another team that they'd have to jump is the Ravens. I think that they are going to be. I think the Ravens are fucked. Okay, I think the team that they're going to jump and they're going to lose is the team in their division is the Chargers. The Chargers lose tonight, then they play the Chiefs. Okay? So the Chiefs have that in their hands. It's at Chiefs. They can win that game, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. So that would be what? They'd be 1 game back at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Chargers have the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Broncos next.
Tough.
That is a miserable schedule.
Might not matter for the Broncos at the end, though.
The Chiefs have.
And I think the Broncos secretly would want the Chargers in more than the Chiefs. So like,
Yeah, but that sometimes they
Wouldn't
still.
the Chargers still have the tiebreaker though?
I don't know. It'd be 1-1.
Yeah,
But
but
just beat the Chiefs. Oh, you're right.
so it's one. So let's say it's 1-1. They haven't lost in the division. The Chargers, they're 4-0, and in the conference they're 7-2. The Chiefs are 1-2 in the division, 3-5 in the conference. I don't imagine those tiebreakers go their way.
Yeah,
Whatever it is for the wild
yeah.
card.
But
I
again,
think it's
those are 4.
conference.
But the Chiefs, right? They beat the Chargers, correct? In this hypothetical.
Yeah.
They play the Titans next. That's a win. And they have a hard game against the Broncos and the Raiders. Like that, there's still the path there.
I don't like it. The Chiefs right now are 3 losses. No, obviously the Chargers have a game in hand. I understand that. The Chiefs are 3 losses behind the Chargers.
Well, no, it's
What's
tonight.
their record? What that
I know.
I bet it tonight. I bet it this tonight
Would that loss
because if
drop
they
into
lose
that
this one,
record?
I'm back.
6-7.
6-7. Jesus Christ.
Most of them playing bad.
No, I just-
Oh, 100%.
They've lost 4 of the last
They
5.
look horrible.
My birthday. I had no idea.
Your birthday?
Walking with my wife the other day. I said, you know what I just realized? My birthday is 6/7. She's
Oh
like,
my God.
that's the end of that.
The Chiefs have looked horrible. The Texans defense. Let me tell you,
Yeah, if you were giving
that's a
MVPs
team that you're
to
scared
units-
right now. Is the Texans?
If you were
gotta be
giving an
scared of
MVP
that.
to units, is it the Texans defense? Because Stroud has been
Dude,
like this is what's
100%.
carrying.
They are by far
in terms of
they're the
MVP
number 1 defense.
units. If you were MVP units, is it the Texans or is it the Rams?
No, it's the Texans.
It's the Rams offense.
That
Texans
Texans-
defense.
That Texans offense it does nothing.
No.
Their defense is just
Nico Collins would catch like a 40-yard pass.
that
once in a
defense.
while.
Stroud misses throws all over. It's all that defense is swarming. They're so fast. There's nothing you can do. And they kind of contained Will Anderson to a degree last night. It did not matter
No,
because
they're-
they have cornerbacks that are shut down, man. Stingley, all those guys.
But the Chiefs,
Oh
are
my
just
God.
you just watch and you're like, you keep having that Chiefs thing like they're gonna come back. They're gonna
I
come
know.
back, and then
I know.
they don't, and it's like they look horrendous. They can't get the run game going either at all. And then
Because they're missing 4 offensive linemen.
no, I know it's just like
But their receivers also aren't good enough. Kelsey's a shell of himself. People blaming him, by the way, for the pick. That Mahomes throw was
Yeah, it wasn't-
Mahomes also just isn't playing well.
No.
Like, you can say, yes, the weapons, Rashee Rice is dropping balls, Xavier Worthy, whatever. He's not playing well.
No.
He
he's
could be,
not.
like, I'm telling you, I really do. If Josh Allen's their quarterback, they're better this year.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
That was the whole thing this year going, and I put him as the number
I
1.
agree-
Now,
I
has he
agree with
played,
you.
like, the number 1 quarterback? Maybe not, but, like,
Josh Allen's unbelievable.
Mahomes can't throw the ball deep anymore.
No, you can't.
What's going on?
Now, you could argue his receivers aren't getting open deep too, but he doesn't look the same.
There's some
Mahomes
throws,
that we know overcomes this shit.
No, but there's some throws that are like you're like, oh, he's even the way he's like throwing it, it's just like short to some
Yeah,
people. And you're
yeah.
like, what happened there?
But also, so the thing that's scrambled my brain and other people too. This is an obvious talking point today was so they're down 10-0 at half. They go into halftime. Clearly, Andy Reid takes Chris Jones aside. He goes, "We've got your family. They're kidnapped. If you don't play like an absolute demon, they're gone." Chris Jones comes out of the locker room like literally a man
It's
possessed.
crazy, yeah.
It hasn't had the best year. He decided they will not be moving forward 1 more inch for like 3 straight drives. And it was just like that. It was 10-10. And the Arrowhead's going crazy. The Chiefs have the ball, 4th and 1 on a 31 in a game where, it's all about field position at this point.
This was weird.
This is how the Chiefs this is how the Chiefs have come back in this game. Their opening possession, they shut down the Texans. They got the ball at the 45-yard line. Immediately went down and scored 10-7. The recipe's there. What team do you have? And they went for on 4th and didn't get it. And
What
the
is
Texans
the exact yard line? On 30 what?
31.
Yeah, 31.
It's like it's just insane.
I
Well, in the third
don't know
quarter,
what
too. Like not the fourth quarter where it's like fuck it. It's like third quarter.
I don't
And
know
your
what
defense-
Andy Reid because
And the Texans offense is not doing anything.
and your offense isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
You don't have this high powered offense. Like I do not for a Super Bowl win multiple Super Bowl winning head coach, I could not believe that they actually snapped that ball. I couldn't believe it. I was
Also-
watching it. I go, he's just trying to draw them off sides to take the 5. They'll punt. He fucking snapped it. I go, this has no chance.
And also Bucker missing the kick in the second half. The first half was tough.
Yeah, but that fourth down and the second one I guess made more sense to go. And then we've got our new hire just leaving the game in the fourth quarter.
I was so I did not see that guy get up.
As a guy who's, I've made my fair share of mistakes at the company. When you see someone else, it's like, oh yeah, he will be regretting that one in
I mean, you
in
guys
a few
sent
seconds.
it. It's not even about you're the Chiefs. It's talking about rebuild.
Well,
and
that was
fucked
drove
out.
me
Firing Andy Reid.
As a
I'm like-
Jets fan, you're saying rebuild like
No.
you have no idea how painful.
No,
it could be.
exactly. Like that's where I was like, I
You're so
stopped.
blessed.
I stopped. I'm like, this is like gotta be fake. Like you just were in the Super Bowl last year and won like 7 of them already.
Maybe it's like a spoiled child to take away their toys.
They've been in the AFC Championship game for like legitimately 7
They
straight.
don't know. He doesn't know
never-
any other world.
Mahomes has never not been in the AFC Championship.
Right.
It's crazy.
And then before
crazy.
that, you still had like Alex Smith was pretty good for a couple of years. Like they haven't been bad in a long time.
And I would think I would guess that this guy started being a Chiefs fan probably with Mahomes. Like he
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
know the Chiefs before. It's a 1-score game. Your season's over if you lose. By the time he had published on the video, the Chiefs had the ball back
Yeah.
Like they gotta.
because they
Drive.
pushed him back.
Yeah, then they threw an interception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But think about if you're him. Maybe it's like so improbable to see that your team be bad, even though it's almost like the opposite. Like if the Jets are good again, I'm not gonna know what to think. Like my brain's gonna break.
He
been
also
so
might
long.
just not know. He's just worked here for 4 days. He probably thought like that'd be good content. I don't know.
That's kind of the only way I wrapped my head around. It was like he
He has
has
no
to
idea.
think this is probably the better video. But like I don't know, as a diehard sports fan, like the cops would have to take me out of that place.
Listen, if I'm also freezing my ass off for that long,
Might as well stick it out,
Might as well
right?
stick out in the last drive.
Yeah.
I think I'm not a football goer, but
I'm not either.
speaking of people that are, game time. We are a few days into the 12 days of game time, which means they are giving away prizes every day with a $5,000 grand prize at the end. Oh, that's sick. Sometimes you read that and you're like, oh, that's
know,
really
yeah.
nice. If you still have not entered, go to 12daysofgametime.com. It is free and only takes a few seconds. This season, Game Time is celebrating the moments that made people fans, and they have been enabling those moments for the past 12 years now. These are type of moment Game Time is celebrating. Go to 12daysofgametime.com today for a chance to experience one of these moments. Shout out Game Time. That's an awesome
Tremendous.
This is I saw I'm on Gametime right now. This is right up Rico's alley. Jimmy V Classic. You can get in at $77. That gets you into Madison Square Garden, and you see. I know Rico, you're always excited about Jimmy V
Who's
Classic.
playing in that?
Tomorrow. BYU, Clemson, and Florida, UConn.
tomorrow. You going?
Pretty good teams.
Duke
You're
plays.
going?
Duke plays Texas Tech in December in MSG again.
Oh.
Yeah. And don't say you're gonna go because I asked last time.
Well, you asked me with like no notice. You asked me what you asked me
you
at the
were
day
away for
before.
the
I mean,
wedding.
I have like
They played that game
I
on
have
the
a wife, I have a dog, I have stuff going on.
Pretty sure they played that game on the exact
The
same
wife
date,
was not home.
8 or 9 years.
Right, I pick up my dog from daycare.
So don't blame your wife.
No, I'm saying I have a life. I can't just like do. You have to give me just give me more than a day notice.
No, you just had to go to the movies.
I probably had to go to the movies that day too.
No, you did. You didn't have a problem.
Well, I mean that's part of my job. I am on a movie podcast. Check out Project Big Tree.
Tonight we have the Chargers
Did you see
and
Kirk's clip from House Call, by the way?
I saw some of
He
it.
just goes, I'm like, welcome to House Call.
yeah, I saw- why am I here?
Kirk
Why am I
goes,
here?
Why am I here? And then everyone, the panning, I'm like, it's like
Think you ever be on House Call, Marty?
no, I've asked how many
I
times
know you always
now.
want- Marty wants to be on the show. Desperately.
No,
Why don't you have
never
Marty
do
on
that.
your show.
He hasn't have anyone from New York on yet, so it's fine.
He doesn't. Wait, he doesn't want to have.
That's
you don't
very.
want to have Marty on your show.
You have not had anyone from New York.
You don't like Marty on the show.
Have you?
Okay, he has to think about it.
No, you have
He has-
not.
he has- no.
Not one person.
That's the face of a man who has.
That's a face of a man ready to go to the Windy City. Look at that guy.
Also, like it's not even like
he's
just
that's-
Chicago.
That's Chicago.
It's not even just Chicago. Like fucking what's his? I'm pretty sure fucking what's his name got on before us. Who I'm a fan of. What's his name? He always
Sparky?
Sparky?
Big Tone. Yeah, Big
Sparky,
Tone
right?
got on.
Oh, Big Twan.
No, Tone.
tone.
Big Tone.
Big Tone's a class act guy. I like him.
Okay.
But it was just like not one guy from New York could get on, but
Why don't you have Marty on your show?
no, I don't.
Guy wants to be
no,
on your show.
I don't want to. No, not.
Is
It's
there
like,
a reason you got to
it's
explain?
like your
why-
show. I don't want to be on your show anymore. I don't want to be.
Well, you've been on my show. I had you on my show. I had you. You were on Rad Race. People forget. You've never been on this show.
That's true. That's true.
you-
Listen,
dial
it's
back.
fine.
I didn't like Tommy Restaurant's behavior, so we'll see.
The reservation.
I was kind of
It's a fair thing.
talked to like
If
a
you,
child. Back.
as a child, I said, when you meet someone, have a rapport with them first.
We had 45 minutes of dinner.
You met them for one day.
All right.
You meet someone for one day, you don't ask for a favor the second day.
He'll get his.
Will Marty get?
You know, it's funny. He just texted me during the show too.
Oh, really?
He'll get his.
Oh no.
He actually showed me a pick that a guy bet. His friend bet a 9-pick parlay for $700,000
Oh my God.
and won $4.8 million.
Jesus.
On DraftKings. It's crazy. Oh, and don't worry, he also
His
had
friend,
look
fucking
at that,
Bill
too.
Gates. Who is that? Who's
$2 million on the Jags. And don't worry, $1.3 million to win $3.3 million as well. Holy shit!
God.
I need to know this guy.
Rob that guy.
Tonight
You should
though,
have that guy in house call, Rico.
Should.
you should.
Jesus.
I love the Eagles tonight. -2.5.
No Jalen Carter.
No Jalen Carter,
Changes a lot.
but
Still
no
no
Joe
Joe
Alt.
Herbert banged up.
Herbert has
Off the
surgery.
Definitely playing right.
Yeah.
I think so.
I like Saquon 2 touchdowns.
It's just like the Eagles have to get right, and this is where -2.5 showed me that they
What
are.
was that thing Phil said? I like that.
This is one of my top 5 picks. Eagles -2.5.
This would have been a lot of fun if
like it.
Dallas could have beat Detroit.
You love Dallas.
I think division races are compelling. Yeah.
Philly losing the division would have been funny.
And that.
Yeah, there's.
Philly losing the division, the full collapse would have been.
This is like Philly. Like Philly's gonna win this, and we're gonna look up. It's like when we're talking about the Bills not being great, and then you look at the Eagles, they're 9-4, and it's like, all right, well, they're still pretty good. You know.
You took Saquon to have 2 touchdowns?
2 touchdowns.
You know, Meek Phil's take on Saquon. He wants him to break his leg.
I'm trying to avoid that.
It's just a horrible thing to say about somebody.
I'm happy I'm not seeing Meek till Thursday.
It's good. It's good.
I will say, I've never seen. Look, the chat often is against Meek in the chat. Yesterday, some of you guys seemed like you really just had enough.
You even had enough.
He needed timeout.
Yeah.
The Ev thing truly bothered me.
The Ed thing bothered me. That bothered me more than the Daniel Jones thing.
Bothered also.
Daniel thing was
it
bad.
also
For me,
bothered
though,
Ev's.
like,
No.
That's me more than anybody.
Daniel Jones thing was bad.
Yeah.
The other thing kind of like borderline infuriated me.
Yeah.
I don't like people like scared for no reason. Like, what are you scared of? Stop it.
What's
Bothered
you
Ev's mom as
scared of?
well.
Like
I
also
know
like
poor Ev's mom was upset.
I'm not gonna be. Big Cat, Eddie, all of them. Like they've been here for how long? They know it's a content game. The guy bet 10K on a game. You're gonna root for the guy, and if you're not, you're a Bears fan, and fuck him. That's how it
Also,
goes.
like, you're not saying anything against the Bears. You're not trolling the Bears at all. You're just saying congratulations.
Correct.
Yes,
There's nothing that.
and you bet the Packers.
Yes.
That was worse.
Instead, he just like he threw up his hands and then the way he hid in his phone was just infuriating.
And a guy, wait, his text being like, ever heard of reading the room of a reading?
Oh
the
yeah.
room? Meek Phil reading a room? What the fuck are we talking
He's
about?
like, I always want to like be kind to the sports.
Yeah, wait.
fan. What did-
I'm gonna pull. I gotta pull
please
it
do.
up.
It was
It's-
crazy.
I immediately responded to that one. That was like, what the
I
fuck are we
responded,
talking
said,
about?
"You!" Exclamation point.
He also made a point where he said we're celebration shaming, which I know he's done like multiple times on this show.
Also, he wasn't.
And I was shaming him for not celebrating.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. He said, God forbid I feel the moment and wait for Bears fans to leave the room. I respond, when have you ever felt consideration for someone else's sports feelings?
Or feelings at all in general.
And you go, you? And then he says, when I lost the 40K bet, I literally left the room. Good for you, but like, so you didn't troll me? Like, you don't deserve an award for that. But to not be happy for your pal is pretty shit.
Especially when you had the same bet.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Right. If he had the Bears, one, yeah.
I guess I understand on some level.
I get that.
I understand like I don't expect the Bears fans to be like, way to go, Ev, if
No,
you just lost a
definitely
crucial
not.
loss. Those
Oh,
guys
fuck no.
But Meek, who's not a Bears fan,
yeah.
He just doesn't know how to.
also like
be a
works
human
with
being.
Ev every day. He's his friend. He should be like, wait, like unbelievable. That's a huge hit.
Yep. 100%.
Arizona #1 in the AP poll.
Deserved. Would you put Iowa
I
State
don't
there?
know why
No.
they're not even top four.
Still after Feast Week, I would have put Michigan.
Oh fuck, Michigan.
What about Duke? Duke just beat Florida and went to Michigan State
that's
and
true.
beat Michigan State.
I like that Iowa State team a lot.
Bosco
just
did
grabbed them.
say early
Saw
he
that.
liked
You
Michigan
gave up on
State,
Oregon.
and I said that's a bad pick. And
At 10% loss.
So what?
It's a
I
lot
know.
of Win.
I know. I'm just saying.
oh, Dave took
I'm
his
t-
pick too, and it didn't. It was
The Oregon team's bad.
Yeah, I didn't tell
Bad
him to
team.
take it. I thought Michigan State was playing great at home. They were right there in the game. It's a good game.
Something
respect
about that.
Duke?
Fears was so.
They're good.
Fears.
They're win- I told you they're
Fucking-
winning. Let's not talk. They'll win the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
They're gonna win the whole thing. They're gonna win the whole thing. I'll.
Such a little bitch.
If you want me to
Such a
be,
little bitch.
if you want me to be,
Why can't I
full
talk
Duke,
shit when
I'll
my
be
Duke
full
team
Duke.
when my team wins?
they're good.
You
There's
bet
a-
against
there's
them. You were
mix.
very wrong. Very wrong.
They lost by 5.
They're at
Michigan State
home.
was right there the entire time.
So we give credit to right there when you're at home.
All right, Duke wins. I'll go full Duke.
Alabama's going to beat Arizona this week too, right?
I'll go full Duke. That's fine.
No, it's,
Force my hand.
I just never understood why we can't talk shit about our teams.
It's not.
You bet
It's
against
the
my
sense-
team.
Yeah, and the
I
loss.
say you had a bad pick. I'm not allowed to say that. You take your hat and go home.
Duke's gonna win it all. Why play the games?
That's what I said, right? Did I say that?
I think there's a large cluster of really good teams.
There are. There are.
There is. I'm not saying I'm allowed to root for my team.
I thought Michigan State was one of those teams. I thought they'd win that game at home.
And that's when I talk shit when you lost it.
All right.
So am I not allowed to talk shit to you anymore?
You can. Duke's gonna win it all. I'll be placing the wager today.
You are so weird.
Yeah.
You get so hurt when you're wrong. Why?
Doesn't feel good to be wrong.
I know, but usually friends could
You
jab
were
about
wrong
it.
about the Colts, and you
Oh, sorry, my friend blew his
well,
Achilles. out.
they were going the wrong way before that.
Sorry, yeah.
were-
Celebrating Achilles. Good.
I'm not celebrating.
No, good.
I will say, as a Jets
I
fan,
tell you who was celebrating the Achilles. That guy who had $2 million
Yeah.
on the Jaguars.
Yeah.
100%.
You automatically just win $2 million when that happens.
This Sauce Gardner trade now looks potentially disastrous.
Yeah.
It does, but it's also like you do have Sauce for 2 more years. It's
Right
now,
now,
it
he was
looks
God
disastrous.
after this year.
Right now.
I'm just saying, as a Jets fan, it's like, I don't want Daniel Jones to get hurt because he seems like a very good person, and I know he's your friend. And everyone across the league, except for everyone I've ever heard say he's the greatest guy in the world, except for Meek Phil, that Daniel Jones is like a genuinely a
literally.
good person.
Did you see Trevor Lawrence's interview?
Yes.
He literally was like, "Oh my God, he's such a
He
good
looked-
guy."
yeah,
he
he
was
looked-
like, "I'm so sorry for him."
He was way more upset than Meek was.
Yeah.
Well, a quick baseball note: Jeff Kent made the Hall of Fame yesterday. Look, take away Clemens and Bonds. I understand this. Take away all that. Jeff Kent deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He has the most home runs by any second baseman ever. It's a good thing he's in the Hall of Fame. That can be true, and you can have different opinions about Clemens and Bonds. But Jeff Kent should be a Hall of Famer. I'm glad that got rectified. Great job by the panel to at least get him in. And also his winter meetings, so like there might be some cool
The
baseball.
Red Sox have drawn back their pursuit of Joe Ryan. That's the latest.
They're asking a lot for him. I think the Twins.
I mean, every Red Sox fan just penciled him into their rotation, and they're just not going after him now.
Yeah, the Twins seem like you get mixed messages. Now they sound like they're in it. They want to like win now.
The Twins should have no players left on their roster.
Exactly. What are
I
you
don't think
doing?
they do.
Everyone should be traded.
No, they still have like
Oh, they got Buxton's still there.
Well, Buxton won't leave.
No, but didn't he change his tune? He goes, you know what? If they do present me with some options,
Who is
maybe
that?
I
Oh my
would."
God, Pablo Lopez is still there.
They still got the shortstop who always gets hurt. What's his name?
Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Like, they still have some like interesting players, but like they don't. Like, what are they gonna do with Pop? Oh, they still have like I know he's like not great, but Bailey Ober, he could help some teams. He's still there. Like, what are they doing?
He's an innings eater.
Yeah, so keep an eye on some baseball moves, but Jeff Kent being in the Hall of Fame is a good thing. Bonds and Clemens aside, Bonds and Clemens by the way in big trouble. They did not get 5 votes
Did they
yesterday.
got to wait 3 years to get back on?
More than that, I think they
Or three sessions. 3 of these every time they
Didn't
meet.
get 5 votes.
Yeah.
didn't get 5
There's
votes.
12 votes.
But the most
12. There's 12 voters. You had to get 8 of the 12 to be in.
correct.
5 is
6 to stay on the.
No, I'm sorry, 16 voters. You had to get 12 to get in.
Oh.
Delgado, I think, got 9. Mattingly and Dale Murphy got 6, and then Clemens, Sheffield, and Bonds got less than 5. That's a big deal because now in 3 years they can't be on the ballot, and then if they ever are on a ballot and get less than 5 again, they can never be a Hall of Famer ever. So they're like on, I call it like baseball's death row.
But like at this point, they're just not getting in.
And I know people want to blame the writers, but this is a panel of former players, former like managers, former or current owners.
If they were gonna get in, it was this one.
This was the group to get them in.
Yep.
And they couldn't even get 5. They could have gotten 0 for all we know. I don't know. They don't release if it's less than 5.
All right, what's your guys' picks tonight?
Eagles -2.5.
I have Eagles -2.5. I also have Devonta Smith to score. Hubs.
I'm gonna do Meek's thing, where is it? It was the combined rushing of Vidal and Hampton. Yes, here it is. 100 plus for Vidal and Hampton, plus 172, and then I'm gonna take the Chargers as well, plus 2.5. What's wrong?
Charger. I don't know. With Herbert, it's not
I don't trust Philly.
Joe Walt.
fair too. Yeah, but
Yeah, but when they don't have Carter,
Yeah.
they're totally.
that's fair.
The defense is just all out of work. Like I think they're with that bet. I like Phil's rationale tonight. Like I think they're gonna run a lot.
What's the
When you said you're gonna take Meek's pick, I thought you were gonna just be shitty to your friends if they're something good.
No, I'm friendly to my friends.
Okay.
I would never do that. Granted, Packers, but I would never do it. Phil.
Friends.
What's that?
Friendly to his friends.
Friendly to his friends.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
I'm not friendly.
With that
Okay.
scowl face on.
Meanest
I
guy.
am friendly.
No, you're friendly to me lately. You have been.
Late?
Actually, no. Actually,
is that about?
No. He's.
No, he's been. He's
I would say since
he's
you
gotten
got back from
married.
the wedding, since
Yeah, you've been
marriage has
friendly.
been good to you.
Usually you come in the
You
office.
had said that before the marriage.
Yeah,
You were getting better.
That was before the marriage.
No, but I'm noticing improvement even beyond that.
I'm nice to you guys. It's the it's
You
when,
were,
like, it's
you
when
were a
fucking
little-
Phil comes up to me. I'm like, yeah, well, you've ruined my life.
I
You
understand.
were a
That's
little,
understandable.
a little mishap last night. I wrote the Raiders blog, and
You're
then
texting me during the Packers Bears fourth quarter. That's when
You get the bog up.
that text came in, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna deal with this in a few minutes. I'm gonna deal with this later. It did. I just know it did.
I hit submit.
That's fine.
Then I went in. I'm like, wait, one more sentence. As I do it, it says Hubs is in there. I got halfway through a sentence, and then you jumped in. I was like, hey, that last sentence should read this. And you're like, I have no idea what this means. I'm like, read the. I just finished my sentence. That was kind of all. Like, you got to type 3 words, and then it does. And then you froze me for a half.
Your text to me was the last sentence is 4647383 more adjectives I'm too angry to describe at this moment. I shut the laptop.
That's not what you described right there.
You could have said it. You could have said it more clear.
That's how I typed it. But if you read the blog,
Of course, with added context,
finishes the
with
sentence.
added context, of course. But seeing that quick text, the last
but
sentence
if
is
you click the blog, you'd say, "Oh, that's the end of the sentence." I already wrote half
You
of that
text
sentence.
that to someone without them reading it. It's crazy.
Oh, it said the sentence should end.
okay. But that was at 7:19. The Packers Bears game was in the fourth quarter in the last 6 minutes. So I said, okay, you did your thing. You said I just added it. Great. Shut the laptop. I'm gonna come back to it in a little bit and watch the end of the Packer game. That's it. I just added. I need a little bit more context. That's about it.
All right, that's the show today. I will be back Thursday. Everyone will be back tomorrow. And we will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.